Close your eyes and imagine the most aggressive animals in the world you can think of. What do you see? A tiger? A silverback gorilla? While the movies we have seen often portray these creatures as some of the most aggressive animals in the world, they are certainly not the only deadly animals on the planet. There are countless numbers of aggressive animals that take up residence from remote parts of nature to densely populated cities all over the world. In our list below, we rank most aggressive animals in the world that have proven to be dangerous and where to find them. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and press the bell icon for regular updates. Number 10. Mustelids. Mustelids are a family of animals in which some of the most aggressive animals in the world are found. Fortunately for man and the rest of animals, the wisdom of our dear Mother Nature has gathered this incredible aggressiveness in small bodies. The ermine, or Mustela erminia, this animal includes more than 30 subspecies that can be found scattered all over the planet. It is the smallest of the mustelids, 100 to 300 grams, but that does not prevent it from hunting prey that can weigh more than 20 times its weight. Her hunting technique is simple but effective. She throws herself at her prey from behind and bites it at the nape of the neck until it is empty of blood. The ermine is very agile and its movements are dazzling. If you had been thinking about adopting an ermine as a pet, you might not know this information. Number 9. Barracudas. Barracudas have bad eyesight but are attracted to shiny objects, which they mistake for light glinting off the scales of a fish. But they are cute aquatic animals as well. Who wouldn't want to have one as a pet? These guys have powerful jaws filled with fangs and can swim in bursts of 25 miles per hour. With this in mind, even an exploratory bite can do a great damage. But where do these guys like spending most of their time? Well, you can find them hanging out in subtropical waters around the world, and they also live around coral reefs. They belong to the genus Spirowina, and there are 28 species. Number 8. Honey badger. Honey badger, Melivera capensis, is also nicknamed Cape Zorilla. This mustelid measures 85 centimeters by 30 centimeters in height and weighs 14 kilograms. He is known for his unparalleled hardness and does not hesitate to face predators such as the leopard or the lion. He does not back down from these felines, and on a good number of occasions, he even succeeds in making them flee. His specialty during a fight against leopards or lions is to bite them and scratch their family jewels. Faced with this flawless aggressiveness, these felines generally set out with their tail between their legs. There are many more cases of ferocity in mustelids, but the 3 previous ones are good examples of their congenital aggressiveness. If it weren't for the sudden climate change, mustelids would not be on the verge of extinction. On the contrary, their species tend to grow while annihilating other native species. Number 7. Sorcidia. They are called shrews, but why? I don't know anyway, but the smallest shrew measures 5 centimeters with a maximum weight of 3 grams. The largest shrew measures up to 15 centimeters and weighs up to 100 grams. These animals are real killing machines, and they cannot go more than 4 hours without eating. They must consume all of their weight in insects, worms, mice, or snails every day. Imagine having these animals as a pet. That means a house full of worms, mice, and snails. There are more species such as the Etruscan. They are the smallest of their family and do not exceed 5 centimeters and do not weigh more than 3 grams. Their heart rate is impressive, 1,200 beats per minute. It is the smallest mammal on Earth, but due to its intense energy expenditure, it cannot stop eating insects. The house shrew is the largest of its species. She needs to eat all the time because of her very high metabolism. It hunts mice and it weighs no more than 100 grams and is no more than 15 centimeters. Shrews secrete venom to weaken their prey, so be careful of these guys. Number 6. The hippopotamus. Although the hippopotamus, or Hippopotamus amphibius, is herbivorous, it is one of the most dangerous animals because of its overwhelming aggressiveness. It is the animal that makes the most human victims on the African continent. The males are larger than the females. Hippos are measured at 5.2 meters, and which weighed 4,500 kilograms. There are 4 species of hippos that can be found scattered all over sub-Saharan Africa. They can live up to 40 years, or 50 if they are in captivity. Although they weigh almost 5 tons, this does not prevent them from being able to run to 30 kilometers an hour over short distances. Historically, hippos are considered the most aggressive mammals for humans in Africa. The first pharaoh Narmer, who united Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt, was killed by a charge of hippopotamus. Continue to discover the rest of this incredible ranking. Number 5. Mantoptera includes the mantidae, the most famous representative of which is the praying mantis. All mantis eats other insects, but the larger ones can eat mice, frogs, and small vertebrates. They are very aggressive insects, but they are not dangerous for humans because nature has not equipped them with venom. These insects can be found all over the globe. Females are larger than males, and some have a pretty terrible habit of eating the male while they are copulating, or just after they are done. What? In the same way, if the seduction of the male does not convince the female, he may very well decide to make her snack. Oh no! Another of their habits that may shock us is that when it catches a prey, it is not uncommon for it to eat it while it is still alive. Seeing a praying mantis hunting video is quite a shocking sight, and we wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But if you want to see it, I can show you. Okay, here. That's it. Enough. Let's see how aggressive the sea leopard is. Number 4. The sea leopard. The sea leopard, Hydrurga leptonix, is a terribly aggressive animal. Indeed, he is not afraid of anything or anyone. So much that many biologists and naturalists who study the Antarctic fauna refuse to study it and leave it to their colleagues to make the discoveries on this animal, which is still very little known today. Adult females are taller than males. They can measure up to 4 meters and weigh up to 600 kilograms. Its usual preys are the penguin, other seals, fish, or squid. Killer whales and great white sharks hunt young sea leopards but are not used to preying on adults. The sea leopard has a relatively small mouth for its size, so it uses a pretty brutal technique to hunt. Once it has severely bitten any part of its prey's body, it shakes its head extremely violently to bang its prey against the ground until it kills it. If it hunts underwater, it gradually nibbles its prey by tearing off small pieces of flesh. Number 3. Herpestidae. Herpes are animals that belong to the mongoose family. Currently, there are 33 species of mongoose, and the only characteristic they all share is aggressiveness. They are found in Eurasia and on the African continent. They measure about 30 centimeters and weigh about 280 grams for the dwarf mongoose, and up to 120 centimeters and 4 kilograms for the white-tailed mongoose. The Pharaoh's rat, or the Egyptian mongoose, Herpestes ichneumon, is one of the most common mongooses. This mongoose eats snakes, some of which are poisonous. It measures up to 60 centimeters and weighs between 2 and 4 kilograms. If she feels trapped, she won't hesitate to face a lion. In India, it is customary to have domestic mongooses whose function is to hunt prowlers and snakes. Number 2. The cat. They are not big, although we have the big ones, but I'm talking about the small ones here. They could grab your arm with their mouth and won't let go. Okay, not all cats are like that, but some are really nasty beasts and won't hesitate to jump on you even if you are 15 times their weight. They have super jumping skill that enables them to take something way higher than them. It makes you wonder why we love them. They are great animals, good to have at home because they made our home free from rodents. But they are also aggressive in nature. Cats can bite, scratch, and leave deep injuries on the human and other animals' skin. They don't like to be cornered because they value their personality. Let the sleeping cat lie. Number 1. The black mamba. Hear the name black mamba. These animals are the shy type. They don't like to do the face-to-face thing, and you will never see them engage in eye contest. And they are cool-headed, but when it is cornered, it is notorious for its aggressiveness. Hey, I'm cool, but stay on your lane. It gets its name not so much from the color of its scales, which range from dark brown to gray, and they are okay with that, I guess. Okay, maybe they are not, but I have to let you know this. You have to travel to southern Africa and parts of Central and East Africa to hang out with these folks. Wait, did I just say hang out? Well, you can if you are brave enough. The black mamba often grows to over 9 feet in length. When it attacks, the mamba will bite and bite again and again, so the victim might have more than one set of tooth marks. The venom is a neurotoxin, and its effects are felt minutes after it's delivered. If the person isn't quickly treated with antivenom, they will die within 7 to 15 hours as their cardiovascular system collapses. Now, what do you think about these animals? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, click the like button to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.